great jobs. Ramos actually scored, but he ended up pushing the defender, called off the goal. Totally understandable. Can't argue with that. But what was funny that the decision came off as a offside.
Yeah, that was
That's what I did understand. And when VAR showed those lines, the line actually curved. So I don't know what happened. I don't know. Maybe it was my TV, right? I don't know. But weird game. It's weird to me that it's only 1-0. There's so many good opportunities, and I'm just glad we won.
Yeah, I mean, personally, I think it was an opportunity to, as if there's a mistake made against Real Madrid, but it wasn't going to count anyway. So it wasn't a goal; it was a push. So whether you count it as an offside, count it as a foul, it was kind of there's also a.
No, I agree. I'm not complaining. I think the goal should have been called off. I have no complaints. I just like we said earlier. I don't understand VAR.
Yeah, no, I don't understand it
I
either.
just don't understand.
You don't want
I just want to understand and have some kind of idea of what's going on.
you want
I don't mind that the goal was called off. I think it should have been. But why would you say, even if they said reviews are on offside, we do it as a foul. Say that. I don't care. That's true. He did foul. I have no complaints, but I just don't get it.
Yeah, me neither. It's strange. It's strange. Like today, we had a player, 92nd minute, just cleat, slide right into Messi inside the box, but no
Yeah.
call. So it was very strange, and the VAR didn't really look at it. And if they did, you cannot call that. It was just a straight slide into the foot. It wasn't not getting the ball, not anything other than that. It was like blatant and obvious, real time VAR. It was just a clear decision. That's all you had to see. Look at it and say, yeah, that's an obvious foul. But they clearly didn't want to call it. So they have a lot of these weird decisions that come around. Like VAR they're really pieces of shit because it's always inconsistent. And you wonder why. Because, why is it always inconsistent? All of a sudden you call it, all of a sudden you don't. Why is it not one thing all the time? Why is that not the case? Why is it not?
I think you have to take into consideration, human error. Things happen. Like Zena always says, I don't like to talk about referees. I get it that decisions go one way or another, whether
Yeah, but we're here to talk about it. That's the point, right? To give.
But no, so I agree. I believe that we have VAR referees, and I believe they can make mistakes, right? But I just don't understand the decisions on how you review and what to review and when to review.
Right.
The people making the decisions inside the little van or wherever they sit in whatever office it is. Hopefully they got the little ACs so they're not too warm in the little room. But if they make mistakes, it is what it is. It's human error. Like, what are you gonna do, right? But I just don't understand how do you decide what gets reviewed, what doesn't get reviewed, when do you review it, how long you can review it for, when do you call the ref to go look at the replay? Like, I don't understand.
So here's the problem. If you're okay with human error, then ditch the VAR altogether. Why are you wasting time and still getting the calls wrong? And now fans are furious because you called it for the other team last week. Why aren't you calling it today? And that's because they're sitting there like idiots looking at it a million times. But if you should just trust your instinct. And some things are just really clear and they don't follow it.
No, that's a good point.
If you're gonna leave it to human error, just let the game be. Don't stop it for 3 minutes and have fans reviewing this and these because there's no way United are getting 25 penalties a year and some other teams get 2, right? There's clearly all right, I choose to review this type of play and I choose to give it here and not there. I mean, it has to be that way. We saw Fernandez getting a penalty for stepping on somebody else, and we see players getting fouled clearly. We see handballs that clearly hit the hand, not called. So it's very strange. It seems to me human error in favor of the bias that's sitting in front of the camera. That's to me, because I wonder why else.
You might be right. I can't say you're wrong, right? I can't say you're wrong. That's a good point. Why not ditch VAR? And I think they're going to give it a few more years. And if it stays this way, I don't see it. Maybe they'll remove it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think the World Cup and the one that's going to be in the US, I think that's going to be the final straw. And if it doesn't go well in that World Cup, I can see VAR being taken away.
And talking about VAR going well, actually, when it was first tried, I believe in the 2016 World Cup, it went swimmingly well. And for some reason, as soon as they started using it in the Premier League, it went wayward. It didn't work well. I think they didn't do it paced with enough timing. You have to do it slowly. First, introduce it for offside, then only for fouls or only for handballs and define it clearly. Unnatural position, define it clearly. What part of the arm, define it clearly. When you go and take the review, when will cancel a goal, how early in the sequence of the play. It's just things that have to be ironed out. I don't see why people who are supposedly professionals, right? This is like their whole life refereeing. They should be the best at this. Why can't they sit at a table and figure out the 10 parameters, what is a handball and what is not? Because that's all it is. It's points. And they don't set the parameters. It's inconsistent. And now you see it. Fans being angry, coaches saying, I don't want to win games this way. If you don't want to win these games this way, then you lose the happiness of winning, the joy of winning. You're going to lose the fan base. If people feel like the decision of who wins and who doesn't comes down to VAR, they're going to lose the fan base. At least that's my opinion.
Yeah, no, it's a good point, and I don't have an answer. You're not wrong. So I don't know what's going to happen in the future.
We'll have to see. Well, hopefully, it doesn't come down to decisions like this. You know what I mean? Like all these VAR decisions. It'll come down to good football just being played, and not. It also comes down to players being professional and respecting the game, right? Not trying to buy fouls.
Right, but if let's say if you're playing a final, right? If you know you didn't get fouled in the box and you're given a foul and you have a penalty shoot right now, you can win the game. Are you gonna really say it didn't happen? Like, hey ref, like no.
But
No,
if
you know what I mean? If it's your team and you're not gonna do that. So
but the difference between flopping and not accepting what's given to you. So flopping is trying to cheat your way into getting something, but you're talking about a result that's been decided. I'm talking previous, right? So nothing has been given to you for you to say, I don't want it, right? It's like you say, I want it so much, I'm willing to cheat the game and to fake a foul. And
no, but you can't. But the ref's decisions are not. You can't blame the players for what the ref is doing.
But what I'm saying is, if the players are more honest and respectful of the game, then you wouldn't really need VAR. You would say, okay, that's easy. The ref can make the right decision. It's easy for him. They're not faking.
Okay, so let's say you're a defender, right? This is the World Cup final. You're a defender. You touch a ball with your hand in the box. The ref doesn't say anything. Do you say anything?
I mean, that's
right. So that's my point. It's a gray area. It's not white or black. There's many gray areas to this discussion, and we don't have the answers, and I don't think anyone really does. I know if I was the defender, I would just shut up. I won't say anything. Maybe it's unethical or maybe it's wrong, but you want to be the one on the podium lifting the trophy. You don't want to be the one walking across and getting the silver medal. You don't want to be that guy.
If you're heading into the box and you have an opportunity to take a shot at goal, one-on-one with the keeper, but you just feel somebody just getting close to you, right, as you're about to take the shot, are you going to fall down faking a foul, or are you going to take your opportunity?
I'll take a shot.
Exactly, that's my point. There's too many players right now that would fall down to take the opportunity at a PK, and that's why there's a bunch of fans who are like, oh my God, how did the ref not see this guy dive? Or how did the ref not give this foul when it clearly wasn't a dive, but the ref is thinking, oh, this guy's got a reputation, or this club has a reputation, right? And then you get frustration. I think that VAR can be handled much better if there's just.
Of course it can. Of course, 100% it can.
Just remove bias, get these parameters in, and roll through with it, right? That's
100%.
All that
you're totally right. It could totally be handled differently, but as of what's today's date? As of October 4th, 2020, it's not, and maybe it will change in the future, and maybe it won't, and we'll find out. Probably not by the next episode, but we'll find out in the future.